The following broadcast is a copyrighted production of 412 Communications. Any non-personal retransmission of this broadcast without the express written consent of 412 Communications is hereby prohibited.
Fans, good afternoon to you all. Welcome to the Delaware Hockey Network. Welcome inside Fred Rust Arena, Senior Day 2024 for the University of Delaware women's hockey team. And without further ado, we're going to head inside the glass for Senior Day 2024 festivities. Hockey fans, good afternoon and welcome to Fred Rust Arena for Senior Day 2024 as we honor 6 members of your University of Delaware Blue Hens women's hockey team. Our first senior, hailing from Rockville, Maryland, number 33, Corey Busey. Corey has been playing hockey for 13 years, and she is joined on the ice by her mother, Kathy, and her father, Ken. Corey thanks her parents for always supporting her and for spending their time driving to countless games and practices so she can play the sport she loves. Corey would also like to thank all of her coaches for helping her to improve and make her the player she is today. Her favorite Blue Hen moment was going to Nationals sophomore year and winning their first game at Nationals after trailing 4-1. Upon graduation from UD with a degree in sport management and a minor in management information systems, Corey will return home and continue working within the Washington Capitals youth hockey department. Corey thanks the team for their support and making her laugh constantly. She couldn't imagine a campus without our hockey family, and we'll miss everyone more than we can imagine. Number 33, Corey Busey, thank you for everything. From Larchmont, New York, goalie number 30, Maddie Boyle. Maddie has been playing hockey for 15 years, and she's joined on the ice by her parents, Beth and Podrick. She wants to thank her parents, brothers, teammates, and coaches for all they have done for her. Maddie recalls her favorite moment as a Blue Hen being last year's crab pot tournament held by the United States Naval Academy. Upon graduation from the University of Delaware with a degree in civil engineering, she looks to become a structural engineer. Maddie wants to thank her fellow Blue Hens for everything they have done. Number 30, Maddie Boyle. From Fairfield, Connecticut, alternate captain, number 29, Jess Pittanello. Jess has played hockey for 10 years and is joined on the ice by her mother Laura and father Steve. Jess thanks her parents for always supporting her and all of her coaches that have pushed her into becoming a better player. Jess's favorite memory as a Blue Hen: her first nationals attendance in 2021 in St. Louis. Upon graduation from UD with a degree in accounting, holding minors in both management information systems and Spanish, she will be joining PwC in New York in their investigations and forensics group. Jess has only one final message for her fellow Hens: thank you for the unconditional love and support. You have no idea how much I will miss you. The old 2-9er, Jess Pittanello. Number 12, from Allentown, Pennsylvania, Julia Nema. Julia, who has played hockey for 13 years, is joined on the ice by her mother Lisa, father Mike, brother Jake, and sister Jordan. Julia thanks her family, teammates, and coaches for their support throughout her hockey career. Julia's favorite memories of Blue Hen is the comeback win at Nationals her sophomore year in St. Louis. Upon graduation from UD with a degree in finance, she plans to continue interviewing for wealth management positions. Julia's final message to the team: to my second family, I love you all and will always cherish our memories. Thank you for the best 4 years of my life. Number 12, Julia Nema. Now we acknowledge the co-captains. From Downingtown, Pennsylvania, number 24, Sam Schultz. Sam has been playing hockey for 18 years. She's joined on the ice by her mother Sharon and father Dave. She wants to thank her family, friends, Coach Ken, and all of her coaches for always supporting her. She also wants to thank her parents for encouraging and supporting her with everything that she does. A special thank you to her mom and pop for being her biggest fans. And Sam's favorite memory as a Blue Hen was having the opportunity to compete at the ACHA Women's Division II Nationals for the past 2 years. Upon graduation from the University of Delaware with a degree in mechanical engineering major and a biomechanical engineering minor, she plans to start her career as an engineer. Final message for her fellow Blue Hens: thank you for making hockey at UD so fun. I've enjoyed playing with all of you so much. Let's go win in the playoffs. Co-captain number 24, Sam Schultz. Our final senior, from Quakertown, Pennsylvania, co-captain number 22, Morgan Thrush. Morgan, who has been playing hockey for 13 years, is joined on the ice by her mother, Adria, and father Shane, sister Aubrey, and brother Shane. She wants to thank her parents for always supporting her through hockey and life. Morgan also thanks her brother and sister for being her biggest fans. Finally, she would like to thank her Uncle Steve for getting her into hockey and helping her fall in love with the sport. Morgan's favorite Blue Hen memory was in her sophomore season in Hull. Upon graduation from UD with a degree in civil engineering, she plans to work for Kleinfelder Engineering as a civil engineer starting in the fall and pursuing her professional engineering license. To her fellow Blue Hens, one last message: I love you guys. number 22, Morgan Thrush. Fans, let's share one last round of applause for UD Women's Hockey, class of 2024. We're going to take a time out here on the Delaware Hockey Network. We'll be back with the Limestone Pension Associates starting lineups. And of course, the second half of this weekend series between Pitt and Delaware coming up next on the DHN. And it's all brought to you by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the Law Office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Elegant. Luxurious. One of a kind. Since 1895, the Dubé name has embodied these very qualities. Make the four-generation Dubé family tradition of fine custom jewelry your own, only at Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the Law Office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Welcome back inside Fred Rust Arena. Welcome back to the Delaware Hockey Network. Pitt and Delaware squaring off for the second time this weekend after the Blue Hens defeated the Panthers 5-3 at Gold Arena late last night in a game that can best be described as taking place in the West Coast slot. It was a 10:15 start time at Gold Arena. The Blue Hens in their first two games back from the winter break, defeating Navy, defeating Pitt, and looking to do the same here this afternoon. Heading into the Limestone Pension Associates pregame report, Delaware 11-5-2. Now actually 12-5-2 coming into this game. We'll be backstopped by Maddie Boyle, who had the night off yesterday. She's 6-3-2 on the year with a 191 goals against average and a save percentage of .909. Evie Hill, defender, accounting for 2 of Delaware's 5 goals last night, will be on the third pair with Morgan Thrush. We'll see Mia Bonfilio and Ella Herzog handle starting D duties for Delaware. Lena Murtos, Sam Schultz, Jess Pitnello, they've combined for 13 goals on the year. No one real offensive standout on this team, save for maybe Riley Lemberg, who will be on the third combination with Sophia Rosenthal and Julia Nima, but the scoring's been spread out from top to bottom on the score sheet. Depth really the strong point of the Delaware Blue Hens all season long. On the contrary, for Christine Thomas's Pitt Panthers, 9-7-1 on the year. Sarah Pointek is the name to look at. 15 goals in 16 games played. She'll center the starting line with Lauren Crump and Madison Naylor, who's accounted for 9 goals and 7 helpers on her flanks. Haley Underwood, Anya Benedict, the starting D pair. Benedict in point-a-game territory as well. 9 goals and 9 assists on the year. And we'll see Michelle Jiang between the pipes. She is 4-2-1 with a .344 goals against average and a save percentage of .835. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. And all season long, the Delaware Hockey Network is brought to you by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg, with a listen-first approach that creates a unique solution for your circumstances. The expert team at the Law Office of Long and Greenberg are committed to providing empathetic and compassionate legal representation for individuals who have suffered injuries. To schedule a free consultation, call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664. That's LONG. Or visit injuryde.com. Pre-game warm-ups have concluded. We're going to take you inside the glass right now for today's opening introductions. Once again, hockey fans, good afternoon, and welcome to Fred Rust Arena on the campus of the University of Delaware. The American Collegiate Hockey Association presents today's Women's Division II regular season matchup between the visiting University of Pittsburgh Panthers and your University of Delaware Blue Hens. Let's meet today's starting lineups. For the University of Pittsburgh Panthers, coached by Christine Thomas. Starting in goal, number 12, Michelle Jiang. On defense, number 47, Anya Benedict. And number 34, Haley Underwood. At left wing, number 8, Lauren Crump. At right wing, number 98, Madison Naylor. And starting at center, number 15, Sarah Pointek. And now let's meet the starting 6 for your University of Delaware Blue Blue Hens. Starting in goal, number 30, Maddie Boyle. On defense, number 14, Mia Bonfilio. And number 15, Ella Herzog. Starting at left wing, number 19, Lena Murto. At right wing, number 29, Jess Pitanello. And starting at center, number 24, Sam Schultz. Your Blue Hens are coached by Ken Deming, Blake Hill, and Kendall Smythe. The on-ice officials for this afternoon's game, as appointed by the American Collegiate Hockey Association, are James Mandel and Jack Fetcher. Fans, at this time, we ask that you please direct your attention to the American flag located directly above center ice as we honor the United States of America and those who defend this nation with the Star-Spangled Banner. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Lights back on at Fred Rust Arena. A healthy senior day crowd on this Saturday afternoon. Halfway between Philadelphia and Baltimore, as the Delaware Blue Hens look to complete a weekend sweep over the Pitt Panthers. As mentioned, coached by Christine Thomas, but University of Delaware alumna Emily Gallagher has transitioned to a coaching role, part of this Pitt staff for the 2023-24 season. For those of you just joining us here on the Delaware Hockey Network, James Witherite, glad to be with you on this Saturday afternoon from Fred Rust Arena. Delaware and their home whites moving left to right in opening period play. Pitt in their away Royal Blues will move from right to left as we get going this afternoon. Sarah Pointek to take the opening draw across from Sam Schultz. We're ready to roll at 547 South College. Pointek and Schultz square off, and this game is underway. A struggle off the opening drop, and this puck is left back to Evie Hill from Pitt. Hill together with Thrush. Starting on the defensive. Change of plans from Coach Ken Deming from the initial declaration of Bonfilio and Herzog to handle starting defensive duties, but with Hill accounting for 2 of Delaware's 5 goals yesterday. The Hens opting to start with strength. This puck thrown through the top of the crease by Schultz to the far wall. Tipped by Murto into the far corner. Schultz confronted by Anya Benedict. Gets some help from Pittinello. Centering pass to Thrush. A stick check from Anya Benedict separates her from the puck. This is thrown by Julia Janowski back toward the Pitt blue line after the Panthers cleared. Hill leads the re-entry 2-on-3. Drop pass beyond the reach of Marzano, held in by Liana Patrick, crossing over to the left point to preserve the zone. Here's Herzog winding up. First shot of the game, knocked loose after Jiang made the initial save. This recovered in the near corner by Patrick, but sent back into neutral ice, where walking back in is Bonfilio. This puck is lofted from 35 feet off the backboards. Patrick working behind the cage, takes aim after coming out to the bottom of the left circle. Holding on for the pause and play is Michelle Jiang. 1 minute and 33 seconds in. To a scoreless as yet hockey game. Face off to Jiang's right. Going the way of the Blue Hens, prolonging their attack. Liana Patrick leaves this to Bonfilio at the point. Back to Patrick it goes. Under pressure, she sets up Herzog at the top of the zone. First penalty of the game coming. 1 minute and 54 seconds in. Trip signaled by James Mandel. And it goes against the Panthers. So Katie Melvin heads off for tripping. And the Delaware Blue Hens, for the first time today, are on the Carl Dubé power play. Go on the advantage with Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington when looking for the perfect something special for your someone special. In Delaware, 4 diamonds, it's Dubé. Pitt penalty was assessed to number 18, Katie Melvin. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 1 minute, 54 seconds in the first period. Melvin, 2 for tripping at 1:54. Puck is loose, net front, put in by Schultz. Sam Schultz tracks down a loose puck. The Hens score on the Carl Dubé power play. And boom, just like that. It's 1-0 Delaware. Took all of 40 seconds on the Carl Dubé power play. Schultz gets her 4th of the year. And the Hens set the tone early. Oh, Delaware goal! Her 4th of the season. Scored by number 24, Sam Schultz. Assisted by number 21, Riley Lemberg. And number 29, Jess Pittinello. Time of the power play goal, 2 minutes, 34 seconds in the first period. Schultz's fourth from Lemberg and Pittinello at 2:34, a power play goal. Pitt in the Delaware zone for the first time today. We're nearing the 4-minute mark of the opening period. The clearing effort from Cassie McFadden was stick checked back in, but emerging is Hill. She dumps the puck into the Pitt zone. It's picked up by Underwood from behind her own net. This pushed up ice by Otter, who had 2 of Pitt's 3 goals yesterday. The Hens counter and reset. Thrush walking in a shot to the edge of the crease. Jang holds the near post to make the save. Janowski protects. Drop pass to Bonfilio at the top of the near circle. Stick checked offline. Corralling the puck was Mac McNerney and wristing it up ice. Brought down by Thrush at her own blue line. She connects with Patrick, but the pass up ice a little too tough for Liana Patrick to handle. It ends up in the far corner of the Pitt zone. Turned the other way by Barbaro. Barbaro again from behind her own net. We're past the 5-minute mark of the opening period of a 1-0 game. Delaware with the lead. Pittinello tries to split defenders on the re-entry, but Sloan slows her up. This comes back to center, and Herzog. Across to Bonfilio, pushing this puck past Seto, and into the Pitt zone again. She plays the carom shot behind the net. Pittinello working the short boards near side. Got some support from Schultz. Murto working the near corner. Zipperstein blocking her passing lanes. Murto cycling now to Schultz. Back to Murto it goes. The momentum of the puck carries her behind the net. So does pressure from Zipperstein. Murto looking for a lane. She tries to shoot from an awkward angle. Puck ricochets off the frame of the goal. Isabella Barbaro controls and clears up the near wall. Trying to race it down was Herzog, but this will come back in icing with 6 minutes and 11 seconds elapsed in opening period play of a 1-0 hockey game. Delaware with the early advantage thanks to Sam Schultz's power play goal. If you've been injured on the job or in a car accident, you know just how challenging and overwhelming the recovery process can be. That's why having a trusted and caring representative by your side is essential to help you navigate the complex world of workers' compensation and personal injury. The Law Office of Long and Greenberg will guide you through every step of the process, from filing your claim to representing you in hearings and appeals. Schedule your free consultation by visiting injuryde.com or call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664. The Julian Nima shot off the Downing advancing pass. Caught and held for the pause by Jang. Face-off in the near circle. Lemberg coming in for the draw. Trying to launch the puck toward the cage. It was cleared to the near point, held by Downing for the Hens. Pointek, the dangerous one for Pitt. Double teamed behind the net. She accounted for the other of the Panthers' 3 goals last night. And here she comes up the middle, Sarah Pointek, surrounded by Blue Hens. Drops the puck off to Crump, shot from 35, paddled away by Boyle to the near corner, and this comes back into neutral ice. Thrown in by Namyatov. Huddy clogging up the slot, keeps play in the neutral zone. Paige Luzon off her backhand, couldn't clear after driving back in. Up the far wall was Crump. Here a shot in close from Pointek, caught and held by Maddie Boyle for the pause. We'll see this again on the Delaware Sports Medicine instant replay. Sarah Pointek, the offensive firepower for this Pitt team, paved a way to the net, but Maddie Boyle had the last word, recording her second save of the afternoon. 12:40 to go in the opening period. Puck over the glass, out of play in the Delaware zone. Otter and Marzano took the draw to the left of Boyle. This puck is pushed by Patrick back into neutral territory. Benedict recovers. This is thrown in by McNerney from over the center logo. Recovered by Thrush for the Hens. Thrush gives it away. Chases the puck down in front of her own bench to keep play in neutral ice, but bulldozing through and shooting was Anya Benedict. Boyle says no again. Another Maddie Boyle save on this point-blank chance from Anya Benedict. Solid 200-foot player for the Panthers. Well in point-of-game territory. No chance to add to it here, as Maddie Boyle has the last word. We're coming to the 8-minute mark of the first period. Pace of this game a little bit slow to get started, by all counts. But the Delaware Blue Hens picking it up now, is working in to Pitt territory with Evie Hill. Puck swatted away from her by Naylor. Schultz recovers just inside her line. Pittinello pulls back, cross ice feed to Thrush. Advance up the left wing boards, blocked down by the skate of Crump. Race for a loose puck in front of the Delaware blue line, goes the way of Evie Hill. She sends this from beyond center all the way back behind the Pitt goal, and this will come back an icing with 11:37 to go in the opening period. Delaware with a 1-0 lead over the University of Pittsburgh Panthers. The face-off to restart play will come to the right of Maddie Boyle. Zipperstein and Schultz. Correction, Zipperstein. She holds the Ein pronunciation of the E-I-N at the end of her name, as opposed to the Een, which we sometimes see. We apologize, and we endeavor to get it right. This was tipped off the stick of Herzog, thrown in. Rebound contested at the far wall. Schultz looking for space, hassled by Barbaro. Thrown into the slot, Murto was surrounded by blue and gold sweaters in close. This puck is cleared by Underwood, and it will come back an icing. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. Lemberg and Zipperstein take the near circle draw. Riley Lemberg, point leader for this Blue Hens team, and her first season in ACHA hockey. 8 goals, 9 assists on the year. Rosenthal holds the zone for the Hens. Here's Lemberg working behind the cage. Lemberg off her backhand, shovels the puck in close. Jang holds for the pause. 10.5 to go in the first period. Another face-off coming to the left of Michelle Jang, who stopped 6 of 7. This is actually going to go to the opposite side, says referee Jack Fetcher. Working in tandem today with James Mandel. After the Hens briefly held the zone on the draw, trying to work free was Sherman. Janowski dumps the puck back into Pitt territory after being drawn 5 feet into neutral territory. We're nearing halfway in the first period. Downing advances the puck into the slot, but it was beyond the reach of Patrick. Patrick giving way to Katie Melvin. Sloan, up the right wing boards, finds Otter. Otter slowed up just shy of the Delaware blue line. Puck recovered by Olivia Huddy. Downing up the right wing boards, traverses neutral ice. The dump and chase sees Busey poke the puck toward Marzano, who has space now in the near corner to operate as the rest of the Hens change up. Centering feed. McFadden on the doorstep, bodied down. vying for the puck. It's held in by Hill. Her shot from the top of the zone was stick checked offline. Rebound controlled by Thrush below the net. Centering pass again beyond McFadden's reach. Marzano, that's Lemberg working high in the zone, trying to get the puck in low. It was shot in but wide by Hill. Cassie McFadden leaves this to Riley Lemberg. Wraparound chance off the pads of Jang. The rebound didn't go. Yes, it did. The first one no good. The second one no good. Third time a charm for Riley Lemberg. And the Hens are up 2-0. Here it comes again on the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay. Lemberg the whole way there. She's got 9 on the year. And the Blue Hens have 2 on the Panthers. Face-off coming back to center. Schultz and Pointek squaring off over the Blue Hen logo. Delaware goal! Her 9th of the season. Scored by number 21, Riley Lemberg. Assisted by number 25, Cassie McFadden. Time of the goal, 10 minutes, 51 seconds in the first period. Lemberg's 9th from McFadden at 10:51. Face-off coming to the right of Jang, who certainly had her work cut out for her in the first period. We're not even 12 minutes in, and she's already faced 11 shots. Downing drawn back into the neutral zone. Dumps the puck deep into the pit end, enabling her fellow Blue Hens to tag up. Here's Jordan Otter working up the right dots into Delaware territory, pinched by Huddy to the far corner. She caroms the puck behind the net. This shoveled by Sherman. Up to Underwood, working the near point, taken away by Lemberg. Cross ice feed, Rosenthal. Shoots from the top of the circle. Holding for the pause is Jang. And as play resumes to the right of Michelle Jang, this is sent up ice from deep in Pitt territory, paddled by Boyle to the near corner with Crump and Hill in a race for the loose puck up ice, neither of them getting to it in time. Benedict steers this to Underwood, advanced up the near wall. That pass nearly broken up, but Naylor stays with the play, lofts it past Marzano. She's met by Thrush in the near corner. Carly Marzano sweeps in to protect the puck for Delaware with 7 minutes to go in the opening period of a 2-0 hockey game. Advantage Blue Hens on Senior Day 2024 from Fred Rust Arena. Julia Janowski throws the puck from neutral ice up the left wing boards, deep into Pitt territory. Enough time for the Hens to change while Barbaro turns this back the other way. But the breakout pass intended for Sarah Seto comes back an icing with 6:35 to go in this opening period. Delaware with another attacking zone draw coming up. And a 2-0 lead to try to increase. Schultz and Pointek. Starting centers for these teams square off. Schultz with a give and go from Pitt and Nello. No, says Jang. Schultz with a new adversary this time in the form of Jordan Otter, working together with Melvin and Sherman. Pitt Nello bodied down by Sherman right at the Pitt blue line. And just Pitt Nello is down in pain with 6:07 to go in the opening period. Just being attended to on the ice. And now being helped off after getting rattled on that Pitt breakout. Looks like we're going to stay 5-on-5. Play will resume with the face-off right in front of the Delaware bench. So we resume with Otter squaring off. Cross from Lemberg. Nima angled to the wall by Barbaro at the Pitt blue line, ceded possession. Jordan Otter, she had 2 yesterday, crashing the net, and she scores. Jordan Otter puts the Pitt Panthers on the board with 5:49 to go in the first period. And the Delaware lead's been cut in half. She picks this up, walks a backhander in to go top shelf on Boyle. And Delaware's lead now standing at 1. Pitt goal, her 5th of the season, scored by number 21, Jordan Otter. Assisted by number 27, Katie Sherman. Time of the goal, 14 minutes, 11 seconds in the first period. Otter's 5th from Sherman at 14:11. Nima looking to counter. She shoots and scores. Julia Nima on the Delaware counterattack makes this a 3-1 game. And here it comes again. Nima found a path right to the slot. 39 seconds after the Otter goal. It's now 3-1. Blue Hens back 2 in front. Lemberg with the assist there as well. So Riley Lemberg's had a hand in all 3 Delaware goals. And Nima's got her 5th of the year. A Delaware goal. Her 5th of the season. Scored by number 12, Julia Nima. Assisted by number 21, Riley Lemberg. Time of the goal, 14 minutes, 50 seconds in the first period. Nima's 5th from Lemberg at 14:50. Delaware penalty assessed to number 46, Liana Patrick, 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 15 minutes, 22 seconds in the first period. Patrick, 2 for tripping at 15:22. So the first Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill of the afternoon starts for the Blue Hens. Sherman takes aim. Shot was blocked in traffic. Huddy and Hill clogging up the slot. Marzano and Murto are the two up front. Namyatov throws the puck in. It was lobbed toward Boyle, who paddles it away for save number 5. 3:40 to go in the opening period. Trying to cut through the slot. Pointek couldn't connect. Surrounded by white sweaters. 1-on-1. Murto tried to throw the puck in from distance, but Namyatov blocked it down and away. Kat Namyatov pulls back behind her own goal. 3.5 to go. In the opening period, Delaware with a 3-1 lead over Pitt. Schultz with the neutral zone giveaway and the clear. Lemberg chases the puck down. She's had the hot hand for Delaware so far, with a goal and 2 assists to this point. And this will be called back offside with 3:02 to go in the opening period from Fred Rust Arena. Make a truly all-American meal the centerpiece of your next team event or special occasion. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky in nearby Claymont, Delaware can cater your next group event, offering pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken on a daily basis, along with a variety of sauces and sides sure to please any appetite. Visit Sid's at Suite C26 in the Tri-State Industrial Center on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, open Monday through Saturday for takeaway lunch. Or to place a catering order, visit sidsbbqandjerky.com. Otter leads a 3-on-2 rush back into Delaware territory, but her shot in the high slot was wide. Otter chases down her own rebound. This is left to Underwood. Shot blocked by Lemberg at the top of the zone. Lemberg stays with the play, clears. The Hens are back to full strength, but back on the defensive as Haley Underwood caroms the puck deep into Delaware territory again with 2:22 to go in this opening frame. Herzog to Nima. Nima could not clear. She was confronted by by Pointek. This dumped in. Recovered by Mondragon for the Panthers. Naylor clears. This is volleyed back in by Hill from astride the blue line. Hill steps up to try to hold the point, this time whistled dead by James Mandel with 1:54 to go in opening period play. Delaware has controlled much of this first period on Senior Day 2024, leading Pitt 3-1. The faceoff comes just above the Panthers' line. Draw won cleanly by Carly Marzano. And this is advanced by Thrush from neutral ice. Hard into the Pitt zone. Puck ricocheted off the backboards. Janowski circling below the goal. To Hill at the right half wall. She couldn't connect on the pass, and that opens the door for Madison Naylor. 2-on-1. Naylor's shot was wide from 35, steered behind the net by Boyle. Trying to push this up the far wall and out was Janowski, but bobbling the puck, Barbaro, of her own volition, lost the zone. Hens change, 70 to go. Schultz holds the zone. Puck swatted out of her control by Naylor, but held in. 1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute. Here's Pointek, slowed up at the right point by Hill, forcing the turnover. That one off the post. The follow-up goes Schultz's way. And the Hens get another. Sam Schultz connecting again for the Blue Hens, making this a 4-1 hockey game. Busey with the assist. That goal with 44 seconds to go in the first period. So Schultz has 2 now. Delaware goal, her 5th of the season and 2nd of the game. Scored by number 24, Sam Schultz. Assisted by number 33, Corey Busey. Time of the goal, 19 minutes, 16 seconds. In the first period, Schultz's 5th, 2nd of the game from Busey at 19:16. At the end of 20 minutes, the score, Delaware Blue Hens 4, Pitt Panthers 1. We'll be back after the first intermission on the Delaware Hockey.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Elegant. Luxurious. One of a kind. Since 1895, the Dubé name has embodied these very qualities. Make the four-generation Dubé family tradition of fine custom jewelry your own, only at Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit
It's time for the second period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Thank you, Norm Borg. Welcome back to the Delaware Hockey Network on the 412. Sam Schultz accounting for 2 of Delaware's 4 goals in the first period. Heading back to the bench in preparation for the second. As we see here, those 2 Schultz goals, the first on the power play, 2:34 into the first period, and here the second off the rebound of a Corey Busey shot that found the post. And the Blue Hens, with a 20-minute 4-1 lead, look to keep it going here in second period play. James Witherite joining you from the 412 Communications press box. The stat man Eli Swope on videography duty here this afternoon as we prepare to start the second period. James Mandel drops the puck and we're off. In the middle frame, Pitt traveling left to right in second period play, clad in their away blue kits, gold yoke, gold trim, white numbers and helmets. Delaware in their home whites, moving right to left in second period play with the long change in effect. Marzano keeps the puck in neutral ice. Pointek recovers for the Panthers, tries to walk it in, but it's poked away by Evie Hill from the high slot. Benedict back in to Naylor, recovered by Hill. Hill caroms the puck to the near side from below the goal. Trying to shovel it free was Janowski, but this goes into the netting and out of play 43 seconds in. Lemberg pushes the puck ahead to Rosenthal off the face-off win over Jordan Otter. This is left to Bonfilio at the point. Shot was wide, trying to redirect it. Net front about belt high was Nima, but couldn't get stick on puck in midair. Nima sets up Herzog. This shot, no, makes it through. Rosenthal with the tip. Sophia Rosenthal gives Delaware one for the thumb. 67 seconds into period number 2. It's 5-1 Delaware. And here we see it again on the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay. It was Rosenthal tracking down the Herzog shot, putting back the rebound to make this a 5-1 hockey game. For Sophia, that's her third of the season. And the Blue Hens have extended their advantage to 4. Oh, Delaware goal! 3rd of the season. Scored by number 54, Sophia Rosenthal. Assisted by number 15, Ella Herzog. And number 12, Julia Nima. Time of the goal, 1 minute, 7 seconds of the second period. Rosenthal's 3rd from Herzog and Nima at 1:07. The shot the other way, off the stick of Naylor, was wide. Emerging from a 2-a-side scrum in the near corner, Schultz advances the puck to Busey. She lost it at the Pitt blue line, as turning on the pressure on her was Pointek. Here's Naylor up the left wing boards and in. She throws the puck through the slot beyond Pointek's reach. It ricochets off the near corner wall, cleared out by Lena Murto, and this will come back an icing. No effort really from Busey to try to chase that puck down and negate the icing. This will come all the way back into Delaware territory with 17:03 to go. In the second period, the Delaware Blue Hens with a comfy, cozy 5-1 lead on Senior Day. As Pointek and Schultz, starting centers, square off for the ensuing draw. This to the left of Maddie Boyle, who stopped 6 of 7 first period shots. She's yet to see one on net here in the second. Schultz shoots off the advancing pass. Jiang with the stick save. And trying to work up the right wing boards, Tori Mondragon was slowed up by the reaching stick of Marzano. Thrush recovers. In up the left wing boards she comes. She caroms the puck behind the net. It is raced down by Anya Benedict from behind her own goal, but not cleared. Thrush protecting the left point to Janowski. Centering feed high in the zone, intercepted by Naylor. 2-on-3 for the Panthers. Naylor steered to the wall by Carly Marzano. This puck recovered in the near corner by Janowski, but she fails to wrist it clear. It's taken away by Tori Mondragon, but her shot bounces off the outside frame of the Delaware goal. Winding up and getting one on net this time was Otter. Dropping to the butterfly for the pad save was Boyle. And the Hens will not clear. Marzano tried to clear momentarily, but Mac McNerney held center point before Marzano regained the puck, walked it to Red, and dumped in behind the Pitt goal after heading off for a change, or before heading off for a change. 4.5 minutes gone in the second period. Delaware with a 5-1 lead over Pitt from Fred Rust Arena after beating the Panthers 5-3 yesterday at Gold Arena in a game that wrapped up at 12:01 a.m. here on the East Coast. Lemberg's got her second. Riley Lemberg now with a 4-point afternoon, and we're not even halfway through as the Blue Hens go up 6-1 over the Panthers. It was walked in by Bonfilio. The drop pass to Riley Lemberg yields her 10th of the season. And it's now a 6-1 hockey game. Goal coming 4:38. Into period number 2. A Delaware goal. Her 10th of the season and 2nd of the game. Scored by number 21, Riley Lemberg. Assisted by number 14, Mia Bonfilio. Time of the goal, 4 minutes, 38 seconds in the second period. Lemberg's 10th, 2nd of the game from Bonfilio at 4:38. Suffice it to say, the Blue Hens are putting on a senior day tour de force. Janowski couldn't jam one past on the doorstep. Not once, but twice she was denied by Michelle Jiang. Now holding behind the net is Melvin looking for space. She'll have help from Isabella Barbaro, who shovels the puck up the right wing boards, but it didn't connect with Seto on the breakout. Luzon holds the zone for the Blue Hens along the near wall. This clearing attempt from deeper in Pitt territory off the Zipperstein stick, held in by Thrush. Zipperstein confronted by Marzano in the near corner. Zipperstein looking for space, rather working up the near side. That's Katie Melvin, who is stripped of the puck. Centering pass from Marzano. The Janowski shot, no. Jiang crossed to the far post for the save. Don't commit. This is Hill. Centered beyond Janowski's reach. Barbaro in the far corner, surrounded by Blue Hens. Forced to leave this puck behind the net to Melvin. Played up the near wall, but not out. This is cleared by Zipperstein. Hill on her horse, racing this down. Puck ruled playable before the goal line, so there's no icing. Opportunity for the Panthers to change. 7 minutes and 40 seconds into period number 2 of a 6-1 hockey game. Advantage Blue Hens over the Panthers. Otters advances, whistled offside. Friends, if you're like me, healthy living is important. And Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help you and your family stay healthy at home with periodic sanitization and disinfecting of your trash and recycling bins. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Lemberg and Otter. This face-off brought to you by the number 21. Maybe that's too much of a throwback, I don't know. Mia Bonfilio, after assisting Lemberg on Delaware's 6th goal of the afternoon, leads the zone entry for the Hens. Sherman headhunting in the Delaware bench area with 11:37 to go. So play resumes. To the left of Michelle Jiang with 11:37 to go in the second period, and the Blue Hens with a 6-1 lead over the Pitt Panthers. Nima could not find Rosenthal at the top of the near circle. This puck sails all the way up ice. Boyle steadies. Bonfilio recovers. Thrown off the near boards. Walked in by Sophia Rosenthal looking for a lane. She shoots. Puck blockered right back into the slot by Jiang. Nobody home for the rebound opportunity for the Hens after shot number 23. Crump was slowed up. Rather, that's Naylor who was slowed up through neutral ice. Huddy throws the puck back in to Pitt territory. This is cleared back. Namyatov cross-ice pass didn't connect with Crump. Bonfilio shovels this back as far as the Pitt blue line. Sloan lost her footing. was steamrolled by Schultz, trying to gain the zone for the Blue Hens to no avail. This is cleared, recovered by Shaw Downing at the Delaware stripe as we hit halfway in the second period. Olivia Huddy, after gaining the red line in front of the scorer's table with the dump and chase. Herzog protects the left point for the Hens. The shot from the near corner off the Schultz stick was blocked as soon as she released. Back it comes to Schultz from Murto in the near corner. Schultz's momentum and that of the puck converge behind the net. Sweeping in to recover is Pointek for the Panthers. Pointek up the right wing boards. Part of a USA Hockey National Championship appearing team. The Steel City Selects in her club days. Leading point earner for the Panthers with 15 goals and 6 assists at this point of the season. Huddy up the right dots. Shot ricochets off the back wall. Hens with a changing of the guard. We're just past halfway. In a 6-1 hockey game, advantage Blue Hens over Panthers. A homecoming of sorts this weekend for Pitt assistant coach Emily Gallagher, who wore number 13 in her playing days with the Delaware Blue Hens. She moved back to her native 4-1-2 and has joined the Pitt Panthers as an assistant coach, and we're glad to see her thriving in the current chapter of her hockey life, and we're glad to see her back with us at Fred Rust Arena this afternoon. Patrick stood up by Barbaro at the Pitt blue line. Sherman throws the puck in for Pitt. Hill saucers this across ice to Julia Mike Janowski. Janowski's shot was headed wide, paddled behind the net by Jang. Marzano stripped of the puck off the rebound by Barbaro. Janowski recovers. Bonfilio couldn't reel it in cleanly. Her momentum carries her to the near half wall before she could reel the puck in, but her shot was intercepted net front. Hens will get another chance on the attack as this comes back in icing with 8:01 to go in the second period, and the Delaware Blue Hens leading 6-1 over Pitt. Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. So how do you get your voice above the fray? 412 Communications has myriad solutions to build bridges between your brand and its clientele. From broadcast to social, print to digital, the 412 team will put their 40-plus years of experience to work for you. Visit us at 412communications.com. Let's talk about how to get you noticed. 7:37 to go, and Pitt's got another. Jordan Otter with her fourth goal of the weekend. It was top shelf on Boyle to make this a 6-2 hockey game. Jordan Otter walks coast to coast, gets around Lemberg, picks her corner. And it's now 6-2. The Panthers in for a second. Pitt goal, her 6th of the season and 2nd of the game. Scored by number 21, Jordan Otter. Time of the goal, 12 minutes, 25 seconds in the second period. Otter's 6th, 2nd of the game unassisted at 12:25. Melvin holding the right point. Has some support from Pointek. It's thrown off the pads of Boyle by Naylor, but an awkward angle, so it will not count as a shot on goal. Pitt's been limited to just 9 attempts on net. 6.5 minutes to go in the second period. And things looking good for the home team. They lead 6-2. As we near the third media break of the second period. Rosenthal ricochets this off the far wall, off the near wall rather, chased down by Busey, but she's steered to the near corner by Sloan on her way deeper into the pit zone. Thrush is stripped of the puck. Naylor leads it 2-on-1. Heading toward the net was Crump. Schultz intercepts the puck, brings it up the near side. Rosenthal to Busey. Over the middle she goes back into the pit zone, but she couldn't split the wickets on her shot from 40 feet. Kat Namyatov with the block. Back it comes to Schultz at the Delaware blue line. 5.5 to go in second period play. Long throw in from Thrush was directed on net, paddled by Chang to the near corner. Winding up slapper was Marzano. Another Chang stick save directs the puck below the goal and out of harm's way. Namyatov clears. Hill holds the right point and the zone for Delaware before a fresh set of defenders come on. Patrick, bodied down behind the net by Namyatov. Got support from Janowski. Plays the puck behind the net through traffic to the far corner, where Carly Marzano preserves the Hens' momentum. Patrick gives way to McNerney. A poke check just above the line from Bonfilio. Turns momentum back in Delaware's favor with inside 5 minutes to go in the second period of a 6-2 hockey game. Blue Hens having built a commanding lead over Pitt. Plenty of this game played in the pit zone to this point, and the shots tell that tale as the Blue Hens have outshot the Panthers nearly threefold. Nima working the far corner. Cycles to Lemberg. Nima and Luzon are net front. Centering pass evades the reach of Julian Nima. McNerney failed to clear. She's confronted now at the near wall by Nima. Puck controlled by Bonfilio. Nima and Namyatov. Spar for the puck in the near corner. Namyatov has some help in the form of McNerney, who launches this back as far as center, but right into the path of Ella Herzog. Herzog to Murto on the re-entry up the right wing boards. 3:40 to go in period number 2 from Fred Rust Arena. Delaware leading 6-2 rather, over the Pitt Panthers after Jordan Otter got her second goal of the night. 6th goal of the weekend, or 4th goal of the weekend, we should say. Final 200 seconds of the second period. Advancing pass from Bonfilio, not controlled by Murto, but the Hens gain the zone. The shot from Bonfilio is frozen by Michelle Chang for a pause with 3:09 remaining in the second. Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior like me, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes alike, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Learn more, visit desportsmed.com. Benedict from behind her own goal, slowed up by McFadden in front of the Delaware bench. Puck is thrown behind the Pitt cage. Raced down by Underwood. Played up the near side, protected by Schultz, despite being outnumbered by Pitt Panthers. The Huddy shot from the left point was waffle boarded out of harm's way by Chang. Good for save number 22. 2:23 to go in the second period. Delaware leading 6-2 over Pitt. This is Pointek. Up the right wing board, steered toward the net by Thrush into the net. And the Delaware Blue Hens are going to go down a player with 2:12 to go. in the second period. Morgan Thrush. Rolled off with 2:12 to go in the second period. Blue Hens on the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Delaware penalty assessed to number 22, Morgan Thrush, 2 minutes for holding. Time of the penalty, 17 minutes 48 seconds in the second period. Thrush 2 for holding at 17:48. Play brought to a halt in the pit zone. Puck went out of play. 100 seconds to go. It was off a Delaware stick, so this comes back into neutral ice. Marzano, Murto, Downing, and Herzog, the 4 Blue Hen penalty killers. Barbaro pinches up the right wing boards, trailed by Naylor to try to set up an attack. This goes into the netting and out of play. .85 to go in the second period. Hens pinned in their zone after the failed clear. The gallery on hand this afternoon, not particularly enthusiastic, but enjoying this game intently. Final 70 in period number 2, 55 to go on the threshold. We've reached the final minute of play in period number 2 from Fred Rust Arena. Shot from the corner, did make it on net off the Naylor's stick. Boyle with the save, her 8th on 10 total shots. Pointek couldn't get one away. This is poke check by Schultz into the near corner. Pointek recovers, tries to pave a lane to the cage from the near dot to no avail. Centering pass. This hacked in close. A couple quick saves by Matty Boyle, denying both Sherman and Naylor in rapid fire succession, and the Hens clear. And another one's gonna go with 18 seconds remaining in the second. Sherman goes off for slashing. This will be officially at 19:41 in the second period. So we're going to be 4-on-4 for the next 6 seconds, and then the Hens will head to the Carl Dubé power play to close out period number 2. Pitt penalty assessed to number 27. Katie Sherman, 2 minutes for slashing. Time of the penalty, 19 minutes 41 seconds in the second period. Sherman 2 for slashing at 19:41. Hill, last second chance. She winds up. That goes through the crease, the horn sounds, and that does it for period number 2. The score through 2 periods: Delaware Blue Hens 6, Pitt Panthers 2. Back after the second intermission on the DHN. We're live on the 412, and it's all brought to you by Long and Greenberg.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Elegant. Luxurious. One of a kind. Since 1895, the Dubé name has embodied these very qualities. Make the four-generation Dubé family tradition of fine custom jewelry your own, only at Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
It's time for the third period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Thank you, Norm Borg. Welcome back into the Delaware Hockey Network, live on the 412. Riley Lemberg with her 10th goal of the season and second of the game, giving the Delaware Blue Hens their 6th. We see it again here. She toe drags to get around Haley Underwood to extend the Blue Hens lead to 6-1, but the other 21, Jordan Otter, having herself a weekend. She had 2 goals last night in defeat. Here she adds her second of the afternoon to bring the Panthers back to within 4 through 40 minutes of play. Pitt will begin the third period down a player for 1 minute and 42 seconds. That player is Katie Sherman, who was ruled off for slashing at 1941. In the second period, and we're ready to roll. Carl Dubé power play time to start period number 3. Go on the advantage with Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. When looking for the perfect something special for your someone special, in Delaware, 4 diamonds, it's Dubé. Herzog to Pittinello, back in the game, and she scores! Jess Pittinello. Nothing stops this kid. It's 7-2. Give and go with Herzog. Jess picks the top corner, and she boots home the convert. It's 7-2 Blue Hens. You'll love to see that, don't you? Rung up in the blue line collision in the first period. We see her back to start the third, and she makes the Panthers pay on the Carl Dubé power play. Second power play goal this afternoon for Delaware. And for Jess, that's her 6th of the season. Oh, Delaware goal! Her 6th of the season. Scored by number 29, Jess Pittinello. Assisted by number 15, Ella Herzog. Time of the power play goal, 23 seconds in the third period. Pittinello's 6th from Herzog at 23 seconds, a power play goal. Controlling the puck for Pitt was Melvin after a Lemberg turnover. Rosenthal scraps for the vulcanized rubber. She's got support from Nima. This sent high in the zone to Huddy. That shot made it on target, but it bounced wide after Jang got a right-handed glove on it. Rather, a left-handed glove on it. We don't know our right from our left, our hand from our glove. Sometimes we're as helpless as a kitten up a tree when it comes to the English language. Thankfully, those moments are few and far between. If you get the lyric reference, bonus points to you. You've got good taste. Barbaro and Huddy converge in the far corner. Huddy wins that puck battle. This is swatted out of harm's way by Pitt's Lauren Crump. Schultz recovers deep in Delaware territory. We're 3 minutes into the third period of what stands now as a 7-2 hockey game. Namyatov's long shot, blockered aside by Boyle, who's now stopped 11 of 13, but as the A-grade chances go, she's really not been that tested tonight. She's seen 3 A-grade chances all game, and the Panthers, thanks to Jordan Otter, had the upper hand in 2 of them. Marzano taking aim, shot was blocked. She stays with the play, chases the puck down to the near corner. Looking for space, Patrick with the setup. Marzano centered to Patrick, the shot from point-blank range turned aside by Jang. Coming to the 4-minute mark of the third period, Delaware with a 7-2 lead. Coming into this game 12-5-2 on the year. If they're able to preserve this 5-goal advantage, or even just 20% of it, they'll improve to 13-5-2 and send the Pitt Panthers to a level 500. Here's Lemberg. Lemberg steered below the goal by Zipperstein. Rosenthal follow-up chance off the wide shot, didn't connect. It was blocked in close by Sloan. It's batted by a Hill back into Pitt territory after the Panthers cleared. Madison Sloan, cross-ice feed. Benedict Slowed up by the reaching stick of Evie Hill. That enables Riley Lemberg to angle in and recover the puck for the Blue Hens with 5 minutes elapsed in the third period. Delaware leading 7-2 over Pitt from Fred Rust Arena in this Saturday twilight matchup. Will be dark tomorrow on the Delaware Hockey Network. Wonder why. No collegiate hockey on the docket tomorrow. Again, wonder why. We'll be back with high school action on Monday. Pencrest and Garnet Valley in their respective senior night games from Premier Orthopedics Iceworks. We'll have both of those for you on the DHN. The point tech shot from the top of the near circle, tipped aside by Boyle. As this University of Delaware women's team is concerned, we'll all be back together again on the 17th of February, a week today, when the ladies host the Mountaineers of West Virginia University. And then on Sunday, they'll square off against the Rowan University Profs at 3:30. Both of those games here on the Delaware Hockey Network, as is the March 2-3 series between the Blue Hens and Boston University. So we'll be back together for 4 more on the Delaware Hockey Network. Josie Billett behind her own net. Tries to play this up to Pittinello, and play is halted with 13:35 to go. This coming all the way back into the pit end. High stick on the puck or hand pass. The likely rulings. As Murto comes in for the draw across from Otter. Patrick working below the goal. Centering pass evades Bonfilio. This turned out of harm's way by Sherman. Picked up along the far wall. The long shot from McNerney was waffle boarded to the near corner by Boyle. Good for save number 13. Otter looking for the hat trick. Lost her lane, and Luzon pushed play back as far as the pit blue line. Barbaro recovers up to left dots. She re-enters the Delaware zone in a one-on-one with Herzog. Ella Herzog had the final say. She clears. This will come back an icing with 12:48 to go. The Dubé name has been synonymous with fine custom jewelry in Delaware since 1895, a 4-generation family tradition here in the First State. Carl Dubé Jewelers also offers appraisal, design, resizing, and repair services. Find the perfect something special for your someone special. Visit Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. Lemberg plays the puck behind her own goal. To the far side, to the 18s converge. Katie Melvin had the momentum to drive the puck back behind the Delaware net again. Wristed by Lemberg to the near corner. Herzog's got time and space. She clears. This was batted down by Seto just above the blue line, but walked by Bonfilio through neutral territory. The defenders change. Here's Lemberg. Dipsy-doodling through traffic, backhand shot. Zhang with the pad save. Lemberg gets her own rebound. McFadden working net front. Couldn't get stick on puck. Nima protecting for the Hens. We're 8 minutes into the third period. Lemberg holding the corner. Cycles to Hill. The centering pass up high, offline, intended for Bonfilio, tipped by Seto. All the way down into the Delaware zone. So from west to east, the Hens try to work back up ice. Riley Lemberg ices the puck, though, and this comes back into the Blue Hens' end with 11:35 to go in regulation. It's a 7-2 hockey game. Advantage Delaware over Pitt. Pointek and Lemberg. Leading point scorers for both of these teams. take the draw to the left of Maddie Boyle, who stopped 13 of 15 shots faced to this point. Julian Nima finds a way across center despite pressure from Mondragon in neutral ice. She avoids the icing, dumps the puck into the pit zone, enables the Hens to change. Pointek up the far boards, launches this from just inside her line, the rest of the way up ice. Icing waved off by James Mandel as Evie Hill advances this to Pittinello. Here's a 2-on-2. Pittinello-McFadden. Drop pass to Hill. Hill shoots. It was stick checked by Pointek. It bounced into the crease. Jang covers for the pause. 10:49 to go in the third period. Delaware getting the shots on Michelle Jang. Jang with 27 saves on 34 shots seen so far. Schultz and Otter in for the near circle draw. Schultz gets the stick down to play the puck toward Pittinello. Holding the point is Hill. Another long shot, this one outside the post. Covered by Jang for a pause with 10:42 to go. Faceoff comes back to her left once again. Schultz and Otter, familiar foes in the faceoff fray. Square off once again. The Hill shot from the right point was blocked in net front traffic, and this is walked back into neutral territory by Namyatov. Recovered by Thrush, pushed back in behind the Pitt goal. Hens defense changes. Huddy and Patrick in back-checking roles as Schultz sweeps in to recover the puck. The pass to Liana Patrick didn't connect. Shooting was Sherman. It was stick-checked offline. Boyle still had to play it to the far corner. We are halfway through the third period. Delaware with a 7-2 lead over Pitt. McNerney advancing pass down the slot. Saw the Sherman shot steered away easily by Boyle. Not much mustard on that one at all, nor that one from Pointek from close range. This one popped in the air, caught by Maddie Boyle, and that gives us a chance to catch our breath with 9:46 to go. In this 7-2 hockey game, advantage Delaware over Pitt from Fred Rust Arena. With a listen-first approach that creates a unique solution for your situation, the expert team at the law office of Long & Greenberg are committed to providing empathetic and compassionate legal representation for individuals who have suffered injuries. To schedule your free consultation, call the law office of Long & Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com. Downing behind the net. Luzon could not clear off the advance from Huddy. Huddy just cleared the zone to create the delayed offside. Luzon and Patrick advance together after muscling through neutral ice. Pointek recovers the puck for Pitt in the far corner, but her Panthers trail 5 with 9 to go. Marzano recovering for the attacking Blue Hens. Backhander in close was blocked offline. Marzano protects. This taken away from her by Naylor and wristed clear. Herzog turns it back the other direction. Tagging up was Marzano. Emerging with space across the center logo, Isabella Barbaro. Works back into Delaware territory, but she's held up at the blue line by Lemberg. Solid defensive play from the freshman from upstate New York as well. Riley Lemberg, good on her edges, gets past a couple Pitt defenders. Walks in up the right wing boards, tries to deke past Namyatov, but was slowed up at the half wall. Lemberg shoots. That would have gone through the top of the crease. Jang steers the puck to the near corner, where Nima is confronted by Namyatov. This recovered by Kat Namyatov, steered behind the net. Lemberg turns up the forechecking heat on her with 8 minutes to go in a 7-2 hockey game. Advantage Blue Hens before a home senior day crowd. The Seto backhand goes as far as the Delaware blue line, where Nima recovers. Nima Skates a tight circle to try to generate some space in front of Namyatov. Lemberg puts one on a T-net front. Rosenthal crashing the net, couldn't get stick on puck in a meaningful way. Herzog back at the line. Working through neutral ice was Herzog. Taking it away, Otter sees her shot steered wide. This is caromed by Murto to the near corner where Pitnello and Sherman converge. Billet clogging up the slot. Meanwhile, Benedict's shot rings off Boyle's pads. Billet's got McNerney tied up in the far corner, forcing the turnover and enabling Murto to stretch the puck ahead to Pitnello just over the Pitt blue line. Fresh defense on for the Blue Hens with 6:45 to go. In period number 3, Evie Hill pushes through up the right wing boards, draws the penalty below the goal, and the Hens will go on the Carl Dubé power play with 6.5 minutes to go in a 7-2 hockey game. What have we got from James Mandel? Looks to be body checking the call. At the 13:26 mark of the third period, sending the Blue Hens back to the Carl Dubé power play. In Delaware for Diamonds, it's Dubé. Hens have struck twice already with a one-player advantage. Pitt penalty assessed to number 47, Anya Benedict. 2 minutes for body checking. Time of the penalty, 13 minutes, 26 seconds in the third period. Benedict 2 for body checking at 13:26. And another one's gonna go. Jeers from the fans saying, "You can't do that." And Naylor is ruled off for roughing. So a 5-on-3 awaits the Blue Hens for the next minute and 19 seconds. 79 seconds with a 2-player advantage and a 5-goal lead to try to pad even more. Pitt penalty assessed to number 98, Madison Naylor. 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalty, 14 minutes, 7 seconds in the third period. Naylor 2 for roughing at 14:07. The 3 on for the Panthers, Namyatov, Otter, and Melvin. Thrush couldn't get a shot away off the centering pass from Marzano. Melvin looking for space. Pinched to the backboards by Morgan Thrush as we come to the final 5 minutes of the contest. Hill walks the line. Nima in the far corner, surveying her options. Julia Nima lofts the puck from dot to dot. Thrush pulls back. Rister comes back to her. It was blocked. Net front set up. Nima scrapping for the rebound after Jang was out of position. She couldn't find the back of the net. This is held in by Hill. Back it comes to Marzano. Shot. Off the rebound. She scores. Marzano gets her own rebound and connects on the Carl Dubé power play to make this an 8-2 game. Evie Hill with the helper on what was Delaware's 8th goal of the afternoon. Power play continues for another 40. Oh, Delaware goal! Her 7th of the season. Scored by number 17, Carly Marzano. Assisted by number 7, Evie Hill. Time of the power play goal, 15 minutes, 24 seconds in the third period. Marzano's 7th from Hill at 15:24, a power play goal. Herzog barrels back in. Shot turned aside by Jang. Lemberg vying for the rebound, gives it away to Underwood, who can't clear. A two-a-side scrum develops 7 feet inside the Pitt blue line. This puck is trapped as we come to the final 200 seconds of an 8-2 hockey game from Fred Rust Arena. Our associate executive producer is Molly Jo Rosen. Our assistant producer is Broadway Joe Sindoni. Our production assistant this weekend and videographer today is the stat man, Eli Swope, also feeding us the facts and figures, not just today, but all season long. Here's Carly Marzano looking for a second. Centering pass, Patrick got a backhand away, Jang with the last word. Final 2:45. As the Hens will coast the rest of the way home in what stands right now an 8-2 lead over the Panthers. Play whistle dead with 2:21 to go. Barbaro off. For cross-checking. And the Blue Hens are back to the Carl Dubé power play. Go on the advantage with Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. When looking for the perfect something special for your someone special in Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. Pit penalty assessed to number 42, Isabella Barbaro. 2 minutes for cross-checking. Time of the penalty, 17 minutes, 39 seconds of the third period. Barbaro 2 for cross-checking at 17:39. We've entered the final 2 minutes of the contest. Nema, Hill, Patrick, Marzano, and Thrush, the 5 on for the Blue Hens in this power play, which has entered its second minute. Nema looking shot. Couldn't work through the slot. Pointek disrupted her. Lemberg looking for the hat trick. Got one away. Jang with the save, her 30th. 1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute. Hill steered behind the net. Cycles to Thrush. This taken away by Otter. She tried to generate the breakaway in search of her 5th goal of the season. She and Lemberg collide, vying for the puck. Patrick sweeps in, takes this away from Benedict. Final 5 seconds on the Barbaro penalty. Tick away. Lemberg races up ice. We're down to the final 20. Lemberg cedes possession to Crump. Herzog back in her own zone. We're down to the final 10. Slap shot from the line, and Benedict was stick checked off target. The horn sounds, and that does it on senior day for the UD women as they defeat Pitt 8-2. Today's final score, your Delaware Blue Hens 8. University of Pittsburgh Panthers 2. Final shots on goal, Delaware 38, Pitt 20. Fans, it's time for the Sid's 3 stars of the game, presented by Sid's Barbecue and Jerky. Today's 3rd star, with a goal and an assist, for your Delaware Blue Hens, number 12, Julia Nema. Today's number 2 star, with 2 goals, number 24, Sam Schultz. And the number 1 star of the game, with 2 goals and 2 assists, for your Delaware Blue Hens, number 21, Riley Lemberg. Blue Hens are back home a week from today, hosting West Virginia at Gold Arena. And then on Sunday, the 18th of February, when they take on Rowan, game time 3:30 here at Fred Rust Arena. And both of those games will air as well on the Delaware Hockey Network. So that brings us Saturday afternoon. Fred Rust Arena to a close, a tour de force for the Blue Hens. Riley Lemberg with a hand in 4 of Delaware's 8 goals, powering them to victory, and now a 13-5-2 record as they defeat Pitt 8-2. For the whole Delaware Hockey Network crew, for Eli Swope, this is James Witherite saying thank you for your company. We look forward to seeing you all again next weekend. Good night to you all from the Delaware Hockey Network, presented by Long and Greenberg.